How do you do, fellow kids? Today we're opening up some Bear Walker skateboards. Welcome back to the channel, Pokemaniacs. Today is gonna be an interesting one. We got some of the new Evolution Bear Walker skateboards. I am super excited for this. We've already got our Mew over here, Weatherman style, so I'm very interested to see how these new ones look. They do look like they're a little bit of a different shape. They're obviously different Pokemon, and definitely an investment. So today we've got two of these bad boys that we're going to be getting into, and we're actually going to take it up there to that camera to unbox these. All right, here we go. We're going to try out this like top-down setup for this video, but we've got two skateboards today, so we're going to kick it off with one of my favorites, and we do need to get it out of the shipping box itself because, you know, personal information. Now, first thing that when I opened it, I realized the shipping box is like the box. Prior, it was a box within a box. So this is the first thing that it kind of shows here. This premium Bear Walker boards, handcrafted maple deck, Hiberium trucks. You can see the rest of it on there. But these are slightly different than the past Bear Walker boards. So these are, I think, more of like a cruising board. I'll have to verify. Oh, here we go. There's even a QR code to assemble your board. I don't know. Let's take this off. Oh, it's good. There we go. Starting it off. Oh, we do actually have to assemble this. I don't know how I feel about that. The past ones came completed. So this is obviously our Sylveon board. Looking really good with those hearts. This was not expecting to have to put this together. That grip on there is a little less extreme than last time. Pokeball's looking great. Let's check out the back. So there we go, Bear Walker skateboard. I don't know how I feel about having to assemble it. I'm gonna have to go grab the tools for this, I think. Underneath this layer, we get all of our stuff. So, one thing that I thought was super cool that they started to do was they started to do these cards. In my first video where I got my Mew skateboard, I don't know, you can kind of still see it over there. They didn't have any sort of like numbering. We all knew that they were limited, but we didn't know like if you got like 900 of it. Actually, this even still, like this is a really sweet card. I thought this right here would say, you know, what number of 1,000 did I get? That, still, you know, we're making progress though. This is still pretty sweet to have this like card of authentication. It looks way cool. I love that like hollow effect to it. Other than that, we've got our risers here, depending on how much of a rise you want to get. Got our hardware. Then we've got our wheels. Some like texture to it there. Bear Walker. We've got our stamped bearings in there. I used to do a bit of skateboarding myself back in the day. Nothing like this. I was more of a like street skater, I guess. Think Tony Hawk. That like, the video game, not the actual Tony Hawk, because he was more of a vert skater. Anyways, these are our Hiberium trucks. So I've never heard of Hiberium until I started collecting these Bear Walker skateboards, but I don't know. Apparently they've got a good thing going with this. So if you want different angles, so those are the trucks, the wheels, the hardware. Really, I think this is what we want. I mean, I don't know about you. This is what I was coming for. Not so much the trucks and the wheels and all that stuff, but this is super nice. Sylveon, I had to get Sylveon's my favorite one. I think I've decided that Sylveon's my favorite one, but we still have one more to get into. So let's clear this off and get that one out. Now I will say it does bug me a little bit that they just shipped it in the storage box because, I mean, you never know when you're going to need to store one of these things. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're displaying multiples. There we go. There's our Umbreon. Let's pull this out. Oh, that color, look at that. Like, that color is amazing. So there was two that I think have the best styles to them, and Umbreon was definitely one of them because look, like these little like stars that are on there. Yeah, they're actually like chiseled out. Like those stars just did it for me. And this like coloring with this purple and black and like That just looks fantastic. Jolteon, honestly, I think was probably the best looking one. Fight me down in the comments. But this, I had to have this guy. It just looks so good. And on the back, there you go. Same as the other ones. Nothing too exciting here. But wanted to make sure to show that off. Now, at least at time of filming, there somehow is still inventory on the site. So if you are looking to pick any of these up, hop over to the PokemonCenter.com or PokemonCenter.com, and go pick one of these up if you're interested. Like, obviously they're, like I said, quite a bit of an investment, but they are so cool. Got plans to display all of these in the room, so stay tuned for a future video. Once I get all of this together, we're going to have a little bit of an additional room tour. There we go, and there's the rest of the box there, again, with the Hiberium trucks. And we've also got our Bearwalker wheels. Got a good traction to it. I think those would roll pretty well. Let's see. Doing like, you hear that? ASMR? Is that a thing? And then over here we've got our risers and hardware as well. So, pretty basic. I am actually going to make a screwdriver and we're going to put these things together. And thankfully I have this tool from my skateboarding days, so this used to be called the unit. I don't know what they call it anymore, but if you need one of these, I'll just throw it down in the description, I guess, if you're interested. Alright, there we go. That is a quick assembly. That's the board with the hardware in it. Flipping it over. Got that. So, not too bad to put together if you've ever put together a skateboard. I mean, it's more or less just like Legos. You just put the screws in the holes and screw it all together. So, not too bad. But that is our Umbreon skateboard. I'm going to go ahead and put together the Sylveon skateboard off camera before we get into our final opinions. Alright, so final thoughts on these skateboards. They look fantastic. Like, Bearwalker continually nails it with the design of these boards. Just fantastic, high quality. This time around though, I do feel a little bit weird having to assemble it myself, but maybe that's just a personal thing. I do see a side of it where the whole aesthetic of the parts with every little piece cut out specifically in the shape of those products, there's a certain ooh, that is nice about that whole presentation. But also, if I'm spending the same amount of money for decks that used to come pre-made, I feel like I should be getting some sort of discount on labor. I know times are different right now, but so I'm a little bit caught in between. Is this better? Is this worse? I don't know. I just have mixed feelings about it because I love the look. I love the aesthetic of the whole display of everything being cut out, but also I'm I gotta put this thing together, which also leads to a whole other craftsmanship, very bespoke of having to put it together yourself. There's just more labor and of love that goes with that. So I don't know, still kind of feel conflicted. Overall, I think these are just a fantastic piece to collections. They've made so many now, and I hope they continue to make them. Not like they're going to be hurting for content on making these skateboards. And if you're looking for more Pokemon content, I do have playlists and videos all over the channel for you to go watch, so make sure you're subscribed to catch all of those new videos coming out. Thank you so much for your time today. Let me know your thoughts on the skateboards down in the comments, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.